Welcome back into Wake Up America. I'm Rob Finnerty. I want to welcome in the president of Citizens United in 2016, deputy campaign manager for the Trump presidential campaign, David Bossie, back with us this morning. David, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back.
Good to have you back. So President Trump, he had a rally Saturday night, and he made a comment, basically the closest I've seen him to hinting that he is running again. He said, I think I should do it. I might do it. Something to that effect. I'm paraphrasing. After we get through November the 8th, you know, it's going to be on to 2024. I know that's strange to say, but the focus will be on the presidential race. When do you think he makes an announcement if he is actually planning on running again?
Well, it's a great question, and the crystal ball that I have, I think you're going to see it fairly quickly. I think you're going to see President Trump enter the race fairly quickly after the midterms, and I think it's because the American people are so desperate for leadership. What they see out of this White House, the disaster of the Biden administration, this radical left-wing socialist agenda that has ultimately just destroyed America in 2 short years. That's why if America, everything was going great, I don't think President Trump would try the comeback. But I think he sees what has gone on, and it's calling for him and obviously other Republicans that are going to get in. But President Trump's obviously going to do it again.
Yeah, David, interesting chess match, though, because, and you know this better than anyone, having run campaigns, if you announce too early, you can kind of, burn out like a rocket in the night sky. Enthusiasm is huge when you announce. Then he'd be a candidate for literally the next 2 calendar years. That has to play into it, right?
You must be listening to some of my advice to candidates over the years. Shorter campaigns are better campaigns. I could not agree with your analysis more in that getting in and running some long slog, it's the ultimate in a death by 1,000 cuts, right? Because you can't do everything right every day. It's impossible. And the enthusiasm that you're talking about does wane. You know, it goes up and down.
Right.
You will have these peaks and valleys throughout a 2-year campaign. It's a long time. It's much longer than the 2015 and 2016 campaign.
Right.
I would, submit that if I was to talk to the president, I would be urging him to go later.
Okay.
There's no urgency. You are the front runner. Go when you want.
And I think he's done a great job of just being a shadow candidate for the last 2 years. Let's be honest, he's got a rally almost every single weekend. He's a candidate even though he hasn't announced yet, which I think has served him well. Okay, let's talk about everybody running on the ballot November the 8th. What are you looking for down the stretch? How much do these final TV ads matter? How much is Barack Obama going to make a difference for John Fetterman in Pennsylvania next week?
I think the cake is baked. We're seeing numbers that, to be quite honest with you, I'm old enough, unfortunately, to remember and live through the Newt Gingrich 1994 revolution. I was around in the 2010 Tea Party revolution. This has the same feelings that the 10 days to 2 weeks before that, where races that, to be honest with you, candidates whose names I've never heard of before are coming online, and they are potentially going to win. That's the makings of a red wave. We are definitely 100% going to take back the House of Representatives. I think that's a no-brainer. Anybody listening understands that. But we're also going to win the United States Senate in a year that it should not be possible. It's only possible because of the disastrous Joe Biden policy.
Yeah, I feel like such a nerd because I'm just so excited for Election Day and then the Wednesday morning show after that. I'll tell you what, we're going to know a lot Wednesday morning, or rather Tuesday night, because New Hampshire, they count early, so does Connecticut, and we'll have exit polls in New York, and that will be a good indicator of what's going to happen nationwide early Tuesday night. So watch Newsmax. Good to see you, David.
And I think I'm going to be on with you, so I'm looking forward.
You're going to be right there with us every step of the way, David Bossie. Yeah, good to see you. Thank you.